Greetings, YouTube. This is Yvette, and welcome to my channel. Today is day number 8 of our fast. So as we enter the evening and the sun goes down, we have completed day number 8. So we're well on our way on our fast, whether you're doing a 21-day fast or the 40-day fast. There's a couple of things I wanted to share with you. Today, I went to the store and I had to replenish my oranges. I ended up buying some organic oranges, and I bought some cranberry juice, organic cranberry juice, and it was 100% juice, where the only ingredient in the bottle was cranberries. Now, I'm assuming that cranberries have some sugar in them because they're not as sour as a lemon or a lime, but it's not a tasty thing. And it helps to detox the kidney and the livers and the urinary tract, and it's really good for you. So I've added that to my regimen, but you only take about 3 to 4 ounces twice a day. It's not very good tasting. So when I put mine in a glass, I suppose I could have sipped it all day. It's not something I'd want to drink, but I added my fresh squeezed orange juice to it, which made it more palatable for me. And so I'm still sipping on it because then it changes the taste of the orange juice. But for some people, like my sisters, they can get away with drinking things that aren't good for them, and they're fine with it because I think their mind tells them, oh, it's great for you. I've never been able to do that. So for me, I have to take things that I can at least swallow without, wanting to gag it down. Here's the other thing. So we're detoxing. And some places that I want you to just be mindful of. Remember, we have our ears that are open, and sometimes more drainage may come out of our ears. You might have more wax during this time because, like I said, toxins are going to be escaping wherever they can. You may notice that you have a runny nose, maybe eyes water a little bit more. That's all normal. You might get a skin rash. Make sure you're cleaning your ears more frequently. And this spot on your body is really not a, you don't detox out of there, but a lot of people don't clean the inside of their navel. And so, maybe once a month, get a Q-tip, put some alcohol on it and go in your navel and just kind of and do a thorough cleaning, because you'll notice that it does get dirt in there, and that's kind of a gross place, but sometimes we don't think about that. And in the meantime, make sure you hydrate. So one of the things I've noticed is that I don't think I'm hydrating enough. And so I don't know if you can see it, but now it feels like I am. Maybe because I've drank something, I've got some hydration. But when you're not hydrated, if you pinch this part of your skin and it stays stuck together, you lack hydration. So make sure that you're drinking lots of liquids, because the other thing is the detox will not work if you're not flushing it through with fluids, be it water, lemon water, herbal tea, herbal iced tea, however you're going to get your liquids in, and keep everything pure. Keep it pure. Don't be doing sodas, because soda is not good for you at all. I was talking to somebody who worked for one of the factories that makes soda pop, and he was saying, "Oh, I cannot drink that stuff." He said, because I was in the part where you made it. He said, we have to add chemicals in that's so toxic that you can't breathe them because they're poisonous. And he said, and the way they dilute it is they add a bunch of high fructose corn syrup, which has toxins in it just to make that stuff. And they add a bunch of water, and that's what dilutes this stuff. I was like, there's no way I want to be drinking that. So at times I do like soda, but I happen to make my own soda when I'm off my fast and I'm making my soda. I use carbonated water, and I use a pure cane sugar mix. Like sometimes the coffee places will have some things that you can add in, and it gives you a fizziness, and it tastes good in its flavor, but it has some things that make you give the flavor. So it's not 100% healthy, but it's better than the stuff that they're putting in the sodas. The other thing, he talked about citric acid. That's what he did. So maybe I need to research how to make my own soda, because there's citric acid that's been added to some of these drinks that you drink. And that was the poison. That's the stuff that's toxic. Citric acid, you can get citrus from lemons, oranges, limes, grapefruit, those kind of fruits. So I don't want to do the artificial stuff. So usually what scientists do is they take something that already works in nature and they want to capitalize on it. So they'll make a chemical makeup of it and use that. And so why use the fake if you can use the real thing? So I think as I'm talking about this to you, when we come off of our fast, we're going to need to make sure we don't start eating the same bad things for our body that we did before. And so Some of those things might be the stuff that we drink. Let's keep our drinks pure. Be careful what you buy on the shelf, because there's additives that have been put in there that's just not good for us. And we'll go back and put the toxins right back in our body. Let's try not to do that. And so this time I want to make sure that as I'm fasting, I don't go back to some of the things that I did before. It'll add unhealthy pounds to you, put fat in places, and it's just not a good thing. So let's be wise about that. And let's see, lastly, I was pretty tired today, and I'm feeling, this morning when I woke up, I just felt that empty feeling like in your tummy where you're kind of entering starvation and just kind of a weakness. And I will tell you, I was praising God because it feels like I'm in that affliction stage. Since I've had some orange juice this morning, I feel a little bit better, which was mixed with the cranberry, a few ounces of the cranberry juice. I feel a bit better, but I think I'm enjoying the affliction side, because that's where you want to be. You want to feel like your body's afflicted and that you're giving something up and you're suffering for God, and you want to spend some time with Him. Last night I couldn't sleep very well, but I put on, I have the audio Bible, an app, and I put that on and let it do some chapters for me. And I was sleeping and waking up and listening and sleeping. And it didn't matter where I woke up at on the verses. It didn't matter, because the truth is you're going to read the Bible over and over and over again. Make sure you spend some time studying and praying and talking to God, because He's wonderful. And you want to have that closeness with Him, because I'm telling you, I want to hear about these testimonies of what God is doing for you. Okay. And thank you for joining me, and we'll chat later. Bye-bye.